This is the filter that you all voted best for, the bad news. And the bad news is that my tubers did not get fully stored and insulated, which is completely my fault and life, and suffered freezing. So there are a few, maybe none, that are salvageable. I have some friends on speed dial, including a wonderful friend and coach, Katie with Idlewild Northwest, who came last night. Clustering tubers, so instead of one singular, what you would know as a bulb or tuber, I'm putting a couple together in hopes that there's enough nutrients for the eyes to grow one plant, and it helped me create some ideas, backup plans for if they could be saved. So we're going to try two things. We're, instead of individually dividing because they weren't all 2 weeks, if they have a sprout, then you can wiggle them off or slice them off and put them into a seed starting pod. They're kind of special seed growing dirt. And then if they create roots, that I know even less about, but I'm gonna try, is planting the tubers that I have any hope for, or maybe some that I have no hope for, and seeing if from the eyes I can get a little sprout, have a propagated plant that I could use in the spring. And ideally you wouldn't be doing that now, you'd wait a little while, but because I'm worried about the tubers rotting further or rotting at all, I might try it now and just see. I have no idea if either of those will work. So we are also on the hunt for tubers and looking to support local growers if you know anybody that has tubers that they are selling. So that's the really bad news. Hard lesson learned in gardening this week. Gardening is incredible for my soul. I love it. It's incredible for building community. Learned, and this one was primarily my fault. So that was a little bit hard to, tough pill to swallow this week, but it's not that it's insurmountable. I had over 50, would have been hundreds and hundreds more. So that is the hard part, is that I had planned this year to share tubers across the community and won't be able to do that. But which I had collected the past 2 years, mostly from donations, which is also what's heartbreaking. But I can collect again and purchase again and support local folks, which will be the plan. And over 100 plants. Community members saw my request on Facebook that I was looking 7 by 9 foot greenhouse that we are hoping to transport to our property this February. So, and very exciting news that we were actually gifted a greenhouse in a year where it wasn't going to happen building one. And now, since this very sad news of loss of tubers, it's even more exciting. A pad for it to sit on and disassemble and reassemble it. But we are thrilled. It will allow for seed starting and give us a better place to store and just enhance our dreams for our property. So this beautiful new greenhouse would be part of Inspiration Clothesline Dahlias and Cutting Gardens this spring and summer. Going to be super helpful in my learning curve and in tripling my bed space this year. That's kind of the other part that's super exciting, is we purchased silage tarps this year. So my bed space, actually 2 other things that are exciting going on that I'll share with you in light of my terrible news. I am working on the Floret workshop currently. I just began module 1, and that's exciting. That is to like 5 times the space I had last year. You lay them, and it's a fairly natural way to decompose the very, very old sod on our and it will create bed spaces for more dahlias, if I have them, for seed starts of other types of cutting flowers and edible gardening.